what? I think I might have pushed myself just a little bit too far. You know, I think I overdid it just a little bit too much. I mean, nothing bad has happened or anything like that, other than the fact that I'm hurting a little bit more. And I'm hurting more in a way that reminds me of when I hurt before my surgery. So I think I pushed it a little too hard by just sitting in this chair here, editing and such. I mean, I tried to get those first few videos out of my time in the hospital, just so I could have something. It was the best way I could think of to present it. But man, did it take a while. It took about a week and a half for me to get those 4 videos out. That's crazy. And I know in the YouTube world, you won't even know the difference. It won't even skip a beat or anything like that. And I'll let you in on a secret in a minute. We'll, you know, pull the curtain back and you can go meet the wizard. But I think I've overdone it just a little bit too much. I pushed a little bit too hard to shoot some vlogs where I thought they were simple videos to make. And by all means, these are very simple videos to make. I can sit here for a little bit of time and talk and get what I want to say and hopefully make something entertaining for you. But then the editing takes twice as long. And for me to sit there and edit, I think that's where the damage was done. I think that's where I hurt myself a little bit more. Now, I hope that I only just strained my muscles and my muscles are tightening up. I hope nothing shifted or anything like that. I mean, the inflammation on my incision has gone down. I mean, if you think of your back like this is just like, you know, flat. How your back normally looks, my incision was like this. And I'll show it in a later video, just not this video. But it was like this. It was swollen like crazy. Like I said, it looks like, what's that dinosaur that it walks on all fours and he's got that huge fin? That's what it looked like. But it's gradually gone down. It's not back to a normal looking back yet. It's still very swollen. But hopefully just the inflammation with me sitting here in a strenuous position caused the pain that I'm feeling now. So for the past 3 days or so, I've really just been laying down and reading. Finished a couple books. I don't remember if I mentioned, but for the 5th Wave series, I finished the 2nd book, The Infinite Sea, finished the last book, The Last Star. Then I read Ender's Game, which was a really good book. And I want to read more, but there's like 15, 17 more books in that series to read. I just don't know if I want to start that quite yet. I want to give myself some time. I mean, it's coming into Halloween time, so I want to read some other things. Picked up, you know, book from the library, World War Z. Funny thing is, the library, they have lots of free books you can, you know, borrow and read. It's kind of an amazing thing. So I've really been laying in bed just reading a lot, which is out of character for me, but it's at least something I can do. There's really not a comfortable place in my house where I can sit or even lay down or anything other than my bed, which is good because I need at least one place that, you know, I mean, I can't sit for very long before my back is killing me. Which kind of brings me to a little bit of a problem. I'm going crazy. I mean, literally going crazy. If I couldn't read, I'd be going nuts. I don't know what I would be doing. I don't really want to watch any shows or anything like that. I start watching a show and it's like I'm getting like antsy or something. I can't sit for this long. I want to get up. I want to do something. I want to make something. I want to create something. Even this right now is me creating something, and I want to do that. But then in the same respect, I know that it's going to hurt me. It's going to hinder me, and I'm going to be worse off for it in the long run. So I've been trying to hold back and just rest. But I'm going nuts because I don't have this. If I'm not making this, I don't have this. I don't have this outlet. I can't talk to you. Is what I mean, essentially. So I've been going crazy. I've had a little bit of a cabin fever. I haven't gone and it can't go anywhere because, well, one, I'm not supposed to be riding in a car. You know, I can't sit that long. I can't stand that long. So going anywhere, one, it's difficult for me to even sit or lay down in my house is pretty much out of the question. It's not going to happen. So I'm really just waiting for time to heal. The time heals all wounds, right? That's what I'm waiting for. And part of the other problem is I kind of forget to take my medication. I have a muscle relaxer I'm supposed to take. I forget to take that. It's not, I mean, would help if I would take it. It's not good that I don't. And the other thing is, anti-inflammatories were my best friend, but I'm not allowed to take those anymore. I can't take them for at least 6 months. Something to do with the anti-inflammatories inhibit bone growth. So me having, 3 separate bone grafts in my back, well, yeah, I kind of need those bone grafts to actually take hold and fuse my spine together, and I can't take a medication that, well, would inhibit that. It would be very counterproductive. Still can't use heater ice. I'm still on all the same restrictions for quite some time, and it's annoying. And I honestly don't like, I don't mind wearing, hold on. I don't mind wearing this brace. It's okay. But stupid things, like it limits me on what I can eat, because if you wear this with a full belly, it's very uncomfortable. And after a while, this brace gets uncomfortable to begin with. So that's why I find myself laying in bed, because I can take this off and lay down in bed. That's fine. But when I'm sitting, when I'm moving, I need to have this thing on. So let's call this vlog my 3-week out update on my back. For anybody that's interested in having an update on my back, in case you are thinking about going through surgery or anything like that. The pain level's gone down. I've gained more movement. My incision area, the swelling has gone down. I'm sleeping better. Everything's slightly progressing, but things are still difficult. I'm nowhere near 100% better. I'm nowhere near even to whatever percentage better I was before surgery. I mean, there's still a long road of recovery ahead. So we'll take this as the unofficial update of 3 weeks. And okay, anybody that's been watching, me and this channel for quite some time is going to say, well, how can that be? The videos don't add up. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, when I decided to start vlogging, I kind of had a plan in place. I mean, the main purpose of the vlog was, one, to really talk about my back, to have a forum, to have an outlet to talk about my back and share what I'm going through, just for the purpose of it might be able to help somebody else that's going through the same thing. Help them in whatever way it might help them, whether it just gives them comfort that they're not alone, whether it gives them information and they can better make a decision about their back or something like that. The main purpose of that was just to help them. The other thing was, it was really for my kids. I don't know what, or I didn't know, I still don't know what this surgery was going to do. I mean, when doctors are saying it's a 33% chance, 33% chance the surgery is not going to do anything, 33% chance that it's going to get worse and come back with vengeance, and 33% chance that it's going to be better. Well, to me, though, I mean, I know those are just general numbers, general percentages, but to me, that doesn't sit well. So I wanted to do stuff with my kids. I wanted to get stuff ready with the house and such, in the yard and the garage, and just get everything in place so that if the surgery did end up being the worst and I couldn't do this stuff, at least stuff would be ready, organized, so that I could have somebody help me, and it wouldn't be as much of a burden for them to help me. Now, there is a little bit of a story with that I'll share. Now, I've been asking my sister-in-law for quite some time, even before my surgery, are you going to help me mow the lawn? Are you going to help me mow the lawn? And every single time she said no. I mean, not in a mean way or anything. I think she was just picking on me. And just recently she, out of the blue, kind of said, oh, I can mow your lawn tomorrow. Okay, well, great. I'll take, because my wife and I were kind of just bickering about that a little bit, because I'm like, oh, no, I might be able to do it if I go super slow. And my wife's like, no, you absolutely shouldn't. Because what if something moves in your back and it screws stuff up? And then she said she would do it, and I said, well, no, you can't, because you're having a baby in like 2 months or so. I don't want you out there on the lawnmower. So it was kind of back and forth. No, I'll do it. You'll do it. No, you won't. Yes, I will. No, you won't. So that's where that was. And then her sister said she'll do it, and it's like, oh, well, okay. Now, I didn't tell my sister-in-law. There was, I mean, I would have vlogged this, but honestly, just holding the camera up, it's a little bit too much weight. And don't forget, when you're holding a certain amount of weight, when you have it close to your body, it's fine. But when you have it out here, it feels, I mean, there's leverage here, so it feels heavier. So I didn't vlog it, but I didn't tell my sister-in-law that the front tire on the lawnmower developed a slow leak like a day or two before my surgery. So I wasn't able to fix it before surgery. So you kind of got to fill it up, cut like a section of the lawn, and as soon as it starts going flat, go back to the garage and fill it up again. But when you get back to the garage, you can't get off the lawnmower because it's got that switch in the seat. It'll shut the lawnmower off, and you can't restart it because the battery's dead in that lawnmower. You got to jump it with this snow blower, that tractor, to get it started. So if you want to get off the seat, you got to take this pole, wedge it in between the seat and the frame so that it thinks you're still sitting. I really should just disconnect the switch. But I'm telling her all this stuff, and she's just like, oh, great. I didn't know I was in for this. But regardless, I didn't even want her to cut the whole lawn. It didn't matter. I just wanted where the leaves were falling to be cut, so the grass is lower there, so that the leaves don't accumulate so much, and then if they get wet and heavy, it's like impossible to cut them up and mulch them up, whatever you call it. But regardless, my sister-in-law was able to help me mow the lawn, get that done, so we're good. I think I lost like 5 to 10 pounds going through surgery. I mean, don't forget those 4 days I was in the hospital, I barely ate anything. And then my sister-in-law is saying, well, you know what, you are recovering, your body is healing. It's probably taking a lot of extra calories just to heal itself and such. I mean, that makes sense. Your body has to heal. Energy's got to come from somewhere. That energy is going to come from fat, or it's going to come from the sugars you eat and such like that. So, well, I'm all for losing a couple pounds just because I had surgery. Why not? So I don't necessarily mean for these vlogs just to be update vlogs and such, but I'm like racking my brain. Not really racking my brain. There's plenty of stuff I can talk about, but I want to do like a project video, and I can't because I can't physically do it yet without completely destroying my back, and I'm not going to do that. I need to take the time to recover. So this update video is pretty much over, and I'll see you on the next one. Wait, I forgot. We're going to pull back the curtain. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and that's what I was getting to before I got off on the tangent. When I decided to make these vlogs, like I said, I was making them for the purpose of my kids and everything like that, and just having fun with them, and and then them seeing, oh, well, this is how Dad was before he couldn't move before, or this is how Dad was before he could run marathons. Whatever the case might be, this was a documented history of what was going on. But the vlogs themselves, I was still uploading on my Thursday videos, but I was actually still vlogging on Thursday, but then I would upload the Thursday vlog on Friday, so everything kind of shift. So every single Thursday upload I had, I was essentially gaining a day in the vlog schedule. So in a month, that's 4 Thursday videos that I would put out that weren't vlogs, but I didn't post a vlog on that day. So by the end of the month, my vlog timeline shifted 4 days. So I gained 4 days. Okay, and I did that on purpose, so that when I had surgery, I had a buffer of days to where if I didn't post a video, if I couldn't post a video, if I was in the hospital for X amount of days or whatever, or I got home and I couldn't edit videos because I couldn't physically sit, I had a buffer of days so that I could actually take the time that I need to heal, take the time that I need to edit these videos and get them uploaded, so that you wouldn't even really see a gap in the upload. So it would still be consistent daily uploads. Otherwise, it would have been like my last day vlog, and then 2-3 weeks there would be nothing. And I mean like nothing, because I wouldn't have been able to edit and film the hospital stay vlogs that I made, because that took forever. I wouldn't have been able to do it, and it would have added a lot more extra stress on the fact that it's like, oh, well, I'm not getting anything out, I'm not uploading anything, and I didn't want that extra stress. I don't think it would have been healthy to have that extra stress when I'm trying to recover. So I made sure I created a buffer of videos so that I could still have the time I need to heal and everything and get videos out. So that's kind of like the secret behind what I was doing. It was thought out, it was planned out, it was done on purpose. So now I can kind of get more back on track to having more consistent uploads, hopefully, but I want to make them more entertaining, and I can't quite do that yet. So we're going to be talking a lot more. And you know what, maybe I'll let you in on another secret in the next vlog, or the next few vlogs. We'll see. There's stories I haven't shared yet. I mean, you know, like stories from growing up, or stories from high school, or just more stories about me in general. You know, everybody likes to hear stories. Everybody likes to tell stories. Well, I don't. I'm pretty quiet. Either way, see you on the next one. I kind of lost track of the point of my story. I was off on a tangent. I absolutely don't know.